Welcome to Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern, East Coast Scratchers here with our normal live spot, I guess. Carlton F4242, welcome. Hi to all and good luck. Yeah, appreciate it. Boy, yesterday's stream was pretty exciting. And I'm hoping we can go maybe back to back on a streak like that. Man, that was nice. Hi, Karen. VC, what's up? How you doing today? Yeah, I'm hoping to keep the streak alive from yesterday. Appreciate it. Good luck. I appreciate it. And today, we have a few additions to our scratch session. And we got some leprechauns, yes. We have the money rush. We have the crosswords, the normal 3. And I had to go get some more of the Lady Lucks. I had to throw them in there. And then we got some blowouts and a $30 ticket. So, and just want to show this one more time. The new coins are here. They're up. I made a post if you guys are interested. That's the front. And that's supposed to be the East Coast and the dollar sign where I'm located. And then the back says when I've established this year. Searching for that claimer. And if you guys are interested, shoot me an email. That's East Coast Scratchers at yahoo.com. All right, so now let's get to the tickets. April, hello. All right, today we have $239. Wasn't really going to go that high, but since we had a little bit of a nice session to end yesterday, I threw a little bit extra in there. So $239 for today. We'll see how that goes. All right. We have today is 10 of the leprechauns. So we have 10 of those. And then we have 15 of the money rushes, which are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. We'll see. 3 crosswords, 3 of the crossword extra. I couldn't find any of the other ones, so I had to go with the crossword. I think we're getting tired of the same ones, but I'm going to work on it. And I gave these tickets one more shot. This is the last time I'm going to give them. They let me down 2 in a row. I figured third time's a charm. So we have 4 of these. If they do well, they'll continue. If not, they'll be like invited guests. And had to go back to the Lady Lucks. 1, 2, 3, and 4 had to do Lady Lucks. Obviously, if you watched the stream yesterday, you know why. And we grabbed 4 of the $20, $500 blowouts. And then we have the newest $30 one, the $120 million payout. And that'll be towards the end, obviously. And then, okay, so let's get started here. I don't want to run too long today because Time to Scratch has a big scratch tonight. And I want to get things squared away and get watching his. So we're going to start with the leprechauns. This is a channel favorite. And let me get a little closer here. All right. Okay, so on this ticket, we're not looking for numbers or matching numbers or anything. We are looking for leprechauns and 4-leaf clovers. So you find a leprechaun, there's a leprechaun trap up here. If you have a dollar symbol in the trap, you add it to the prize shown there, and that's what you win. And then the 4-leaf clovers are win all. You win all 10 of those prizes. So we will get the scratch in here in 1 second. And if you happen to be new here, if you haven't yet, if you could hit the like button and subscribe button, I would appreciate it. It really helps my channel. And if you know someone that likes scratching, share it with them and comment. I do answer all comments, good and bad. Kimberly Scratchers, welcome. Box Guy, hey, welcome. Netflix 219, welcome. All right, here we go. We're going to start. Looking for leprechauns or four-leaf clovers. All right, we're going to start with some cards, a hat, a money clip, some coins, and a wallet. And then, let's see here. Ben Sheridan, welcome. Hello. Oh, it's you, Brian. Oh, hi, Brian. Box Guy 1986 is Brian Rulo. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Second row is a crown, pot of gold, gold bar, cash, and a gem. All right, we're not going to have anything up in the trap. All right, so that was ticket 26. All right, it's going to 27. 27. All right, come on, leprechauns. We have a rainbow, a money bag, a hat, money clip, and a crown. Tasso Solis, hello. Welcome. And the second row is a dollar sign, some cards, piggy bank, horseshoe, and a pot of gold. And we're not going to have anything over in the trap. All right, nothing on that ticket either. All right, ticket 28. 28. Remember, as we said yesterday, it only takes one. So we have proof of that. All right, a gem, a dollar sign, a wallet, some coins, and a star. And second row is a crown, a purse, a hat, a treasure, and a piggy bank. And obviously nothing in the trap. All right, we gotta get one going here to get us started. Here we go. Ticket 29. 29. Here we go. We have some coins, a rainbow, a wallet, a hat, and a treasure. And second row is some cash, gold bar, piggy bank, safe, and a dollar sign. All right, nothing in the trap. Hi, Deanna Jones, welcome. Okay, ticket 30. Maybe 30 will be a good number for us. Let's see if we can get it moving here. We have a horseshoe and some coins, a safe, a pot of gold, and a gem. And second row, there we go. Got that leprechaun. Okay, now we're getting better. Now we're getting moving. Found the leprechaun. So that means that the leprechaun trap is now in play. All right, let's keep going here. We have a few left. We have a piggy bank, some cash, star, and a gold bar. All right, let's see if we have anything in the trap. All right, nothing in the trap. And let's see what this leprechaun is going to give us. All right, we're starting off with $2. $2. Nice $2 winner. All right, got to start somewhere, and that was it. All right, that was ticket 30, so that got us going. All right, let's go to 31. See if we can keep it going. Hey, Ash, how you doing? All right, here we go. See if we can go back to back. We have some coins, a purse, a money clip, pot of gold, and a treasure. And second row is a hat, money bag, crown, a safe, and a wallet. All right, could not go back to back, but that's okay. All right, ticket 32. 32. All right, first row. We have a gem, a dollar sign, a safe, a gold bar, and a hat. And second row, a horseshoe, a money clip, some coins, a money bag, and a crown. Okay, boy, these leprechauns are being a little rough tonight. Okay, 33. You know, doubles are always good for me, so this will get us going. Here comes some doubles. Ticket 33. All right, we have a rainbow, a crown, a hat, a diamond, and a safe. And the second row There's some coins, a money bag, cards, a money clip, and a piggy bank. Wow. Okay, well, I wonder if it's going to be a duplicate of last night. Ran it all the way to one of those $10 Lady Lucks. And that really helped us out. We'll see. All right, ticket 34. We have this one and one more. All right, we have a safe, a hat, a treasure, a gem, and some coins. In the second row is a purse, a wallet, some cash, a diamond, and a gold bar. Wow. All right. That's usually not that hard of a ticket, but today it's being stubborn. I don't know why. We've hit win alls. We've had 4-leaf clovers 3 or 4 times. We had to win all. So we'll see. All right, last ticket, 35. Let's see if we can go on to the next one being a winner. All right, we have a crown, a hat, a gold bar, a gem, and some cash. All right, and we have a dollar sign, a piggy bank, a pot of gold, a diamond, and a star. All right, that was a rough ticket. All right, rough ticket. One winner out of 10. All right. All right, now we got some money rushes. Let's see if we can turn this around. 20, we have 15 of these, 20 all the way to 34. So let's see if we can get out of the gate swinging. Okay, maybe my coin isn't the lucky one today. So let's bring in 6-speed. He's always hanging around here. Super the Savage. Oh yeah, at least the last session, we found a $300 winner. And the one before, I think we were close to even. I'm not sure. But okay. We're gonna switch over to 6-speeds. Awesome coin. Go check out 6-speed scratching if you haven't already. And I'm not sure if he has any coins left, but give him an email and he'll let you know. All right, on this ticket, you have 2 winning numbers. If you find the number down below, the prize is underneath it. And then there's a multiplier underneath that. So let's see if we could find something on this ticket. All right. We start with a 25 and 19. 25 and 19. Here we go. All right. Nothing on the first row. All right. Nothing on the second row either. Okay. All right, it's going to ticket 21. 21. One of these is going to kick us. All right, 25 and 26. Hey, Francis. Wrightberg, how you doing? Welcome in. 25 and 26. All right, nothing there. All right, nothing on the bottom row either. Man, these tickets are a little cold today. I understand it was a little chilly out here in Pittsburgh today, but not this chilly. All right, let's see here. Ticket 22, double deuce. We have a 30 and 18. All right, here we go. 30 and an 18. All right, nothing on that first row. All right, nothing on the second row. Jeez. All right, these tickets are getting warmer. I can feel them getting warmer. Ticket 23. 29 and 20. 29 and 20. Come on, 6-speed. Yeah, we're off to a slow start. All right, nothing there. There we go. Got 29, guys. We finally was able to ring the bell there. There we go. We got a 29 match. Total starting is 239. Here you go. All right. We have a $2 with a 1 times. All right, so we got just a regular $2 win, but it might be an important win. All right, there we're coming up on ticket 24. All right, here we go. Maybe that'll jumpstart us. 6 and 13. 6 and 13. All right, here we go. There we go. Back to back. We found that 6. Okay. Let's see if we can find that maybe 13 on the other row. All right, here we go. Got a little low on that ticket up above there. I see what's what's before that. That number 7. $5 grand. 5,000. Too bad we didn't match that 7. Yeah, I know. All right, the 6 is $2 and a one-timer. We go from 5,000 down to 2. But hey, a win's a win. More importantly, it's a back-to-back win. All right, ticket 25. 25. 8 and 6. 8 and 6. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this guy. We went back to back to back. Nice. We're getting scratching low on that top row there. All right, we got a match though. All right, that's a $2. Another one-timer. All right, well, we got back-to-back wins. They're smaller wins, but they're wins. All right, maybe we'll pop a big one here. All right, ticket 26, 26, 16, 23, 16 and 23. All right, see that? I do that. All right, nothing on the top. All right, nothing on the bottom either. Okay, so nothing on ticket 26. So I guess we're going to start the streak again. We'll move on to ticket 27. 29 and 30. 29 and 30. We have a 22, a 4, 15, 17, and an 18. And 23, 28, 13, 6, and a 1. All right, it seems like these tickets are either hot or cold. There's no in between. Let's move on. Let's see. This is ticket 28. 13 and 20. Let's start down here. All right, nothing there. And nothing on the top row either. Boy. But like yesterday, only takes one. Okay, here we go. 4, 16. 4 and 16. One ticket can change your session. All right, nothing on the first row. And about the same on the second row. Kev 061. Sheets, tickets hit good? Oh, okay. I didn't get these at Cheats, unfortunately. But we'll see. All right, this is ticket 30. I think we hit on the last $30 one. Or 30. All right, 8 and 25. 8 and 25. Here we go. All right, nothing on the top row. And the same on the bottom. All right, we're running out of tickets here, guys. All right, ticket 31. 21 and 4. 21 and 4. We got a 1, a 15, 26, 24, and a 12. And we have a 6, 14, 29, 17, 19. Okay. Carlene Klutz, hello. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to join us. Have a little bit of fun. If you can, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. If you're on a mobile device, double tap that screen. It gives me a like. We're up to 32 likes already. All right, not bad, not bad. 25 and 13. Cooking Soul, welcome. Hello. All right, 25 and 13. All right, there we go. This might be the very first time I've actually had a winner on the 13, believe it or not. All right, let's see if we can get another one here. All right, nothing on the bottom. All right, we did find that 13 though, and that is a $2 win, 1 times. Man, when we do hit, they're not giving anything up, are they? All right, there's $2. We'll see if we can start stacking them here towards the end here. All right, another double. Ticket 33. 33. 30 and 20. 30 and 20. All right, not on that top row. How about the bottom here? All right, nothing on the bottom either. All right, last ticket. Then we're going to move on to some high fives. This is our last chance, too. All right, last ticket, ticket 34. 7 and double deuce. 7 and double deuce. All right, nothing on the first. 23 and 8. And a 14. All right, so nothing on those. All right, let's bring in some high fives. High fives. All right, this ticket is given its last chance today. Two sessions in a row didn't help me, but we'll see here. We have 4 of them, 16 all the way to 19. All right, we're gonna bring in Time to Scratch. Another cool channel out of Tennessee. Awesome guy. Go check out Time to Scratch. Just like send him an email and see if you can get one of his awesome coins. He has a couple different kinds. So let's see if we can get some wins with Time to Scratch. All right, on this ticket, you're looking for a high five symbol up above. You find it here, you win all the $5 prizes below. And then down below, you match your winning number. It's a win, obvious. Find a thumbs up. It's an automatic $500 win. And then a fistful of cash is a win all 12 prizes. We have found that once. All right, Rights World Wildlife. Nearly 300 people in here. Double tap the likes and subscribe if you're. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. All right, here we go. Looking for a 4, 28, 17, 15, and a double deuce. All right, here we go. 17. Guys, right off the bat, 17. These tickets, they heard what I said, I think. Right off the bat, guys, they gave us first scratch. First ticket, first scratch. They knew I wasn't kidding. All right, here we go. I got a 17. 2. No 2. 15. 2, guys. 2 numbers. 2 matches already. All right. They knew I was serious. All right. We got 2 matches on the first row. All right, here we go. Keep going. 19. All right, that finishes out the first row. Second row. 25. 23. 6. 28. That's 3, guys. 3 matches. First ticket, 3 matches. All right, here we go. Last row. 20. A 5, a 3, and a 10. All right, got 3 matches. Let's see what we have up here at the high five. And guys, and we have a high five symbol. Look at that. All right, so we have 3 matches, 17, 15, 28. And we have a high five symbol. So any $5 prize down below, with these 3, we win. So let's start on 17. And there's $15. We start with $15. All right. Whew. All right. We got next number was 15. So we have $15 and another $15. All right, so we're up to 30. Okay, $30, guys. $30. And what was the other match? 28? Yeah, 28. All right. And that's a $10 win. So we got 15, 15, 30. We got so far, we have 40 bucks, guys. 40 bucks. All right. Plus, we found the high five symbol. So any other $5 prize we add to this. So we're starting off with 40. All right, there's a 10. All right, no 5. All right, there's a 45. I think this is going to be a $50 winner. All right, there's 50. All right, guys, see, just like that, $50 win. Nice $50 win right off the bat. First ticket, 50 bucks. All right, that's called making a statement to your tickets. All right, I think they're going to get a chance to stay within the routine. All right, ticket 17 is next. Here we go. We have a 4 and a 5, 13 double deuce, and a 19. All right, 4, 5, 13, 22, 19. Dana Jones, a nice win. Appreciate it. No, that's all the numbers. This is just a blank spot over here. All right, here we go. 15. No 15. 3. No 3. No 26. And 18. All right, second row. 17. 29. No. 12. 24. All right. Third row. 21. 6. 2. And a 9. All right. Well, I knew it was going to be kind of hard to win after winning 50 bucks. And then up top is a try again. All right. Nothing on 17. So let's go to 18. Dominic, welcome. If anyone is new here, or I've seen some new faces, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe and like button, it really helps the channel. And share it and make some comments. I answer them all. Let's have some fun. All right, we're on ticket 18. 18. All right, we're looking for a 6, 11, 22, 4, and a 24. And if you happen to be on a mobile, if you double tap your screen, that'll give me a like also. We're up to 61 likes. Awesome. All right, here we go. 8. No 8. 29. Nope. 25. Nope. 24. No 15. Hey, Martha Munez. How you doing? Welcome. We Dem Boys. Hey, welcome. All right. 12. No 12. No 28. No 3. No 2. All right, let's move to the third row is an 18, 20, 26, and unlucky 13. Oh, Ravaged. Wow, man. Ravaged and Drawn Air. India, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. High five was a try again. All right, last ticket. Ticket 19. All right, here we go. South Africa. Awesome. Welcome. All right. Looking for 25, 19, 11, 13, and a 10. All right, here we go. First number. 16. No. No singles. 20. Nope, I have a 10. 29. All right, nothing there. 17. Nope. 12. No 12. 27. 23. All right, last row. No single numbers, so no 4, no 6, no 18, and no 8. All right, last chance here. I need something on the high five symbol. And it's a no bonus. All right, so I'd say maybe average on that ticket. Not too bad. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in some $10 lady locks. They just brought us some luck last night. And I went to a different store today, so I didn't get any from that book where we hit for that $300 one last night. So I got tickets. Look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So maybe they loaded the front end of this book. All right, so on this ticket, this is the one we won on last night's stream. So if you want to see, go check it out. There's shorts on my channel on it. So on this ticket, you match your number to any of the winning numbers. Each row is played separately. So each one is individually. So if you find a number under one of these, you win that prize. There's also a luck symbol. And it looks like right there, a luck symbol, you win that prize automatically. And then there's a double luck, which is right here in the center. If you match that number to the winning numbers, you win the whole row. You win every prize in this row, and then you double it. So that's what we found last night. And each row, like I said, each row is played separately. So here we go. We're going to bring back, my coin was pretty good on it last night. So let's see if it'll continue. All right, we're looking for 9, 28, 20, 20, a 12, 13, and a double deuce. So here we go. First number is an 8. All right, no 8. No 23. All right, here's the double luck number. 16. Nope. 15. And a 24. All right, no 20, no 24. All right, so nothing on that first line. All right, then we're going to go with a 30. The number 5. Double luck is 29, 7, and a 19. All right, last row. There's a 25, a 10, double luck, 26, 27, and a normal 6. All right, so nothing on the first one. All right, so that was ticket 1. So that was the second ticket of the roll. Somebody got double, triple, 0. All right, so let's move on to number 2. Ticket 2. All right, looking for a 5, 15, 25, 16, 21, and a 3. All right, I think we could maybe get something here. All right. First number. It's a 14. Nope, no 14. 10, no 10. Double luck is 23. Nope. 29. 18. All right, nothing on the first row. And then we have start with a 1, 28. No double luck. A 4, 17. All right, last row. 30. No 9. Double luck is double deuce. 20 and a 6. All right, nothing there either. Oh boy. All right, let's move on to ticket number 003. All right, come on, baby. Let's get hot again. All right, looking for a 9, a 3, 28, 27, 13, and a 5. All right, here we go. 15. Nope, have a 13. 7, no 7. Double luck number is an 8. Nope, have a 9 though. A 20 and a 2. All right, let's go into the second row. Start with a 4, 23. Double luck is 10, 18, 24. All right, ticket 3, or last row, 17. Double deuce, double luck, 25. Nope. 6 and a 30. All right, it's coming down to ticket 004. And I saw in the chat there, somebody said 004 is a winner. We'll see. I hope you're right. Chat's been right before, so sometimes they know. All right, here we go. Ticket 4. All right, looking for a 26, a 9, 19, 24, 16, and 11. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I like it. I like it, Andrew. All right, here we go. First number. 7. No 7. 27. One off. Double luck number is a 22. Nope. And there we go. We got a luck. We got a luck. Somebody called it. All right, we got an automatic win on that prize. And the last number is an 8. So we did get a win on this one. Elva, hello. Welcome in. Appreciate it. If anyone new happens to be coming in and you don't and you're new here, hit the live and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. It'll send you a notification when I post or go live. So welcome. All right, let's go on to the second row. 15. No. 21. All right, here comes that double luck. 23. No. A 1 and a 10. All right, last row. 13. 5. Double luck is 17, 28, and a 6. All right. Well, we did get a winner on that line, so let's see what's under the luck symbol. And hey, we got a nice $10 winner. 10 bucks. All right, it wasn't as fiery as yesterday, but I didn't really expect it either. So, all right, what do we have next here? What do we have coming up? All right, we have 4 of the $20 500 blowout. Another ticket that we have found a blowout symbol on this, and we have won 500 bucks on this ticket. So we have 3 through 11, or how did that 3 get in there? I don't know. 3, 9, 10, and 11. All right, so how the ticket works is you match your number to winning number, and obviously it's a win. You reveal a roll of cash. That's an automatic win. Any $50 prize means you find any $50 prize above is a win. You win, and then that blowout, $500 instantly. We have found that. So let's see what numbers we're looking for here, and we'll go from there. All right, we're starting with all right, looking for 7, 4, 35, 37, 13, 38, and 15. Ticket 9's a winner? Okay. Ticket 9. Someone, I didn't see who said that, but they said ticket 9's a winner. We'll see. All right, let's go. All right, first number is a 1. All right, we need 7 or a 4. And then we have a double deuce. No. A normal 2. Nope. 3. Nope. Or a 9. All right, nothing on the first row. Luis Armin, good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, second row. And there we go. Nice roll of cash. That's an automatic win right here. All right. So this is a win so far. At least 20, I would think. All right, 23. Let's see if we can add to that. No 23, 32, no 30, and a 26. All right. So we do have a winner in that row. I have 2 more rows. We have a 20, a 14. Nope, I have a 15. 19, 8, 25. All right, nothing on third row. Let's go into the last row here. A 12, 24, 18, 27, and finally we have a 17. All right, so just that one went up there. We still have these $3 symbols on the bottom. Looking for a $50 burst. All right, first one's a no bonus. Try again. And another try again. All right, here we go. Let's see what's under that roll of cash. And it's a $20 winner. 20 bucks. And I lost count where we were. So there's a nice $20 winner. All right, let's move on ahead here to ticket 9. Number 9. Someone said 9 was going to be a winner. I hope you're right. I hope you are correct. All right, looking for 11, 21, 39, 8, 25, 34, 26. All right, first number. 16. Nope. A 2. Well, the only single we have is an 8. 14. 19. And a 20. All right, nothing yet. All right, second row. How about a 30? No 30. No 18. 37. No 23. And a 35. All right, I had a 25. Hey, Twizzler Scratcher. Awesome. That's an awesome name. Welcome in. Andrew Kuntz. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, third row. If you happen to be new here, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe and like button, it helps out a lot. And sit back and enjoy. All right, no 1, no 7, no 17, and a double deuce. All right, it only takes 1 ticket here. Hey, Chloe, welcome. Country Boy Life, hello. All right, last row. 10, 9, 6, need an 8, 27, and a 12. Oh, I have an 11. All right, looking for a $50 burst. All right, first one's a no bonus. Try again. And try again. All right, nothing on ticket 9. Right behind that is ticket 10, and then we have 11, and then we have a 30, and then we'll get some crosswords. All right, ticket 10. Here we go. Looking for 33, 19, 21, 29, 26, 5, and the number 30. All right, here we go. 25, 12, a 2, nope, 14, 24. All right, nothing on that first row. All right, second row. The number 1, need a 5. Only number we had was a 5. 38. 36. 18. 39. All right, nothing yet. All right, third row. 22. Nope, 21. 8. Nope, we need a 5. How about a 28? Nope. Hey, look at that, guys. Roll cash, roll cash. Country Boy Life, you just subscribed. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, we've got a match, guys. Got to roll cash. 34. Last row. 16. 27. 35. A 7. And a 17. All right, so just that roll of cash. Money roll. Roll of cash. Same thing. It's a win. It's a win. That's the important part. All right, looking for that $50 burst. No bonus. Try again, and a no bonus. All right, let's see what's under that roll of cash. And it's another $20 winner. Another 20 bucks. All right, that brings us to the last $20 ticket. And it's going to be ticket 11. Ticket 11. All right, let's bring in 6-speed again. 6-speed was always good luck for me. Here we go. 33, 23, 26, 29, 7, a 40, and a 34. Okay, let's all right, here we go. First number. 25. Nope, 26 we need. 24. Nope, 23. How about a 6? No, a 7. Look at that, guys. The first 3 numbers are 1 number off. All right, 14. Nope, no teens at all. And 11. All right, second row. 10. No 10. No 3. Fandom, hello. Welcome. Welcome in. 12. No teens, no 13, and a 30. All right, no 30. Third row is a 28. Nope. 18, no teens. 37. 2. And a 4. I appreciate that, Fandom. Thanks for all the luck. Cora Allen said hi. Hello. Vicky Wilcox. Hello. All right. Last row is a 1, a 20, 36, 9, and a 21. All right. All right. Well, so we got 3 money spots left on here. All right. Looking for a $50 burst. We have a try again. No bonus. And try again. All right. So nothing there. Wow. 5 more likes for 100. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. There's the last scratcher ticket, and then we have some crosswords. This is a $30, $120 million payout. These have been hit or miss for me, so we'll see here how it goes. On the top, you have 6 bonus spots. You're looking for a money symbol from 30 all the way to 300. And then on the bottom, you match your number to winning number to win. If you reveal a $150 burst, you win 150 instantly. There's a 10 times, where you win 10 times the symbol. You win 10 times the amount underneath it. And then that win all, you win all 25 prizes up there. So let's see if this 30 is going to be nice to us, huh? Give up a little bit. All right, here we go. Okay, looking for a 3, 23, a 20, 21, 26, 27, 16, and 38. All right, first number. 17. Nope. No 40. 18. No 18. No 37. And 13. No 13. 102 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. That means a lot. And if you hit that like button, if you haven't by now, hit the subscribe button also and hit that bell symbol on there, and it'll send you notifications. Okay. Second row. 9. No 9. 12. 24. A 2. And a 36. All right. Nothing yet. David, the Raging Cajun Scratcher. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. All right. Third row. 15. Nope. 16. 19. I have a 20. No 11. No 7. 34. All right. Nothing there yet. Here we go. A 4. Nope. Need a 3. 28. No. 30. No 30. 31. Whoa, ho, ho. Vicky Wilcox sent a membership. Who got the membership? Who got it? David the Raging Cajun Scratcher. Welcome. Absolutely. Make sure you thank Vicky. Thank you very much, Vicky. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. 31 and a 39. Nope. 38. Okay. Last row here, guys. Last row. 32. Nope. 29. 25. Nope. 14. And a 35. All right. It's coming down to the 6 bonus boxes. Can we still pull out a win here? First one is a try again. Try again. No bonus. No bonus. Try again. And a no bonus. All right. Well, couldn't find anything on the scratchers. But, hey, after last night's session, I guess I got to cool off a little bit. So maybe it's saving it for the next one. All right, guys. Finish out the stream here. We have 3 crosswords. 29, 30, and 31. All right, let's see what we can find here. I usually scratch all the letters for you guys, and then I let you guys find letters. We need at least 2 words for $3. And there's some bonus letters down here as well. All right, there you guys go. And we need at least 2 words. Let's see if we can get 2. All right, Karen says happy. All right, 1. Can't see the top letters? All right, how's that? Yeah, I don't see an E. That's all right, Kelly. No big deal. Iris. There's no I. Mia 123. That's C7D. Hello. No, there's no I, guys. So, I don't know if you're thinking maybe that's an I. That's a T. T. I know it might be hard to see. Move the card to the right. Is that any better? First letter is a J. Just call you Mia? Okay, Mia. Thanks for coming in. No, there's no I, so there's no outfit. All right, I don't think there's anything else. All right, so nothing on ticket. What ticket was it anyway? 29. All right, there's ticket 30. All right, there you guys go. I don't know. This didn't help last night, but maybe, I don't know if that just makes it worse. Good. Okay. Somebody said milk. Oval. Okay, yeah, that's 2. All right, there's at least $3. The K's down below. Jadira Vera, hello, welcome. No, there's no there's no R for door, and there's no E for ice. All right, this one looks like, I think it's just going to be a two-word one. Yeah, I don't see anything else unless you guys do. All right, that's a 2-word match, so that's for $3. Okay, guys, we're coming down to the last ticket. If there's anybody new in here that hasn't hit the subscribe or like button, I would appreciate it if you did. We have 113 likes, which is cool. That's awesome. I thank you guys for that. And Time to Scratch has a big scratch session tonight. I believe it's at 6:30. So mark your calendars. I'll be there. I hope to see everyone else there also. All right, these are the last letters here. Let's see if we can go out with a win. Even though the lottery got us today, we got the lottery last night. But always a chance when you play the lottery. So, okay, there you guys go. Give me 2 words. Commanders 28. Does he do crosswords a lot? I do 1 or 2 per session. There's a lot of people in here that like it. So I throw them in at the end. All right, somebody said bus, but there's no B. Somebody said wrap, but no, that's unwrap. The wrap would have been right, but there's a UN in front of it. All right, now you guys are just throwing out words. Come on, guys. No, there's no unwrap. Unwrap's a word up there, but there's no... Oh, you're right. Yeah, there is. UNW. You're right. I take that back. I apologize. I apologize for that. Unwrap. Very good. Very nice. You're a subscriber. Oh, you like crosswords. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you do. Yeah, like I said, there's a real interest in it. So, like I said, we usually wait till the end, and we do them. Yes. All right, what are we looking here? Soda? Somebody said soda. No, you might think that's an O. That's a Q. Bus, but there's no B. Mattress? No, there's no E. You might think that's an E. That's actually an F. No, for bus, no, there's no B. You might think the first letter, which is a D. All right, yeah, I'm not seeing anything there either. All right, well, I'm going to have to say that one's a winner or loser. All right, so let's see here. Let's do a quick recap. It's a loser. We got that there. All right, so we didn't do that great tonight. Did a lot better last night, but you can't win them all. So, quick recap: we had a $2 win on one of those leprechauns, and another 2 on a money rush, another 2, another 2, 2 more. So we had 113 out of 239, almost half. Sometimes you have to just take half and move on, but this was the big winner. This was a nice $50 high five. So they were threatened to be taken from the stream, but they came through, so they'll be back. Nice $10 win on the Lady Luck. We won a $300 win last night on one of those. A $20 winner on a Blowout, another 20, and a $3 on one of the crosswords. So not too bad. If we've had better, we've had worse too. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone coming around. Tomorrow's Saturday. I may go live tomorrow. If I do, it'll be around 3:45 p.m. So keep an eye out. I'll post it. I don't know if I'm going to be available tomorrow yet or not, so I'll know later tonight. So keep an eye out for it. There's a good chance I will, so we'll see. If there's anybody new in here and you haven't done it, if you can hit the subscribe and like button, that way you'll know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. And remember, Time to Scratch goes live tonight. He has over $400 scratch tonight. So I will see you guys there. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for taking some time out. And I will see you on the next session. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your afternoon.